So in literally less than a week, we are going to start seeing the beta previews of basically the next major version of iOS. We get betas throughout the year of like X.X updates, but iOS 17 is probably going to be a massive change with massive new features. And I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't even think about using a phone that actually has a beta profile as my main device. I understand that, iOS 17 is going to be bringing a lot of cool features, but there really isn't any point of using an iPhone as your main device with a beta profile, first of all, but especially a beta profile of the next major version of iOS. So I want to break this down in a few ways. One, the security reasons behind the beta. There are usually a lot of security issues that can happen with any sort of beta. It's not supposed to be used and tested for the mass amount of people. It's supposed to be tested by developers, and there can be data leaks and memory leaks. We've seen this before, but there can also be all sorts of different issues that the previous version of iOS is going to have that Apple is going to fix and patch on a further beta of iOS 17, but it may not come out at the same time as iOS 16, the official security response could actually, end up having. So that's another big thing. I kind of always saw that the security updates sometimes are patched and fixed faster on the previous mainline version of iOS rather than next version of beta. So that's another thing to keep in mind. On top of that, there's going to be so many issues, so many bugs. It makes zero sense of installing a beta from that sense too. But the biggest thing is that if there are any reasons why you shouldn't install a beta, it's because there can be random, factory data resets, random reboots, and even times where all your data can be deleted from your phone, and you just have to take that risk. If you don't have backups, and if you have backups of your phone or you know what you're doing, then that's fine. But to the average person, you would not believe how fast your phone can pretty much just get messed up, and you would have no choice but to factory reset your phone and delete everything off of it. That kind of stuff happens all the time, and that kind of stuff happened to me. On iOS 11 many moons ago, I had that same exact thing happen, and it was very annoying. I've even had that happen with phones that I've personally owned outside of the ones that I actually use. So that is why I always recommend everyone to never install an iOS beta. You can, if you want to do like a 16.6 beta or something like that, who cares? But if you're talking about the next mainline build of iOS 17 or the next iOS version, it never works out well. I've never seen anybody be like, oh my goodness, thank God I had all those features before. Like I said, most of the time it's people who kind of wish the other way. They wish they never installed the beta because then they would probably still have a fully functioning phone. So personally for me, that's a big thing to keep in mind. And that's one of the big things I'd recommend you all to kind of think about as well. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.